Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from Race Day events right here in the city of Fitchburg is Max Knoll, a project manager with a very, what I would say, a sugar fun filled race event, which seems like polar opposite of when you're thinking of run events altogether. Max, welcome to Talking Fitchburg, and how are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing, Jeremy?
Doing wonderful. So, is this like the race to like get hooked up with? Because it used to feature sugar stations and all the other fun stuff. So, is it like the pick of the pick?
I think so, definitely. Yeah. It's not a whole lot of people, I guess, are into the whole like just solely running thing. So if you want, there are three stations along like the route where whether you choose the 5K or 10K where you get some tasty treats.
Which I think, again, I this may be the race for me and being up in sugar. Overall, when race day puts on events, what's kind of the behind the scenes work that goes on as you're building these things together? What do you do as the project manager and build up these amazing events?
Sure. Yeah. A lot of it comes down to permits. So, got to fill out the permits, meet with the city, make sure that they also approve for the routes that we proposed, then meet with the police department, figure out kind of where they should be stationed along the routes, and then just planning again, like shirt designs, deciding what we want to do for awards, trying to find some sponsors who can help put on their race. Maybe they want to help with awards and maybe like sponsor some stations or something like that. And then working on getting participants to sign up.
And race day events, for people who aren't familiar with the races or all of the events you hold, because it's a wide variety of events. How
Yeah.
many events do you guys take on a year, and what's your biggest event of the year?
Sure. So we have about 30 events that we own ourselves. The full production is put on by Race Day Events. We have over 200 events where they are what we call supported events, where exterior outside organizations hire us to help put on maybe a full production or maybe just help like marking course and stuff like that. So I'd say our biggest one, we have quite a few. We have the Milkman Triathlon returning in the Madison area, which is for those, it's a half iron distance. We have help with the Cellcom Green Bay Marathon up in Green Bay. That's another big one as well. Then we have lots of like triathlons across the state for our Wisconsin Tri Series.
That's cool. I mean, you guys, you get around, and
Oh yeah.
it's not just in the name, for races and stuff. You guys are out there putting on some great events. And
Mhm.
one thing that I've learned recently in meeting with the group was that the nonprofit end of these things, each race actually has a nonprofit associated with it. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we always try to, with these events, have a good cause, kind of tied to it. So it's just nice, for people who have the opportunity to donate for something good on the other end as well.
Yeah, I think that's a really an incredible piece to what is already a fun events that you got going on. All right,
Mhm.
going back to the Cottontail Classic in Fitchburg, it's got to be nice. You guys have what I think is two big this race, and then of course the Festival of Speed, locally here. So it's got to be cool to do something in the backyard of Fitchburg and in your hometown.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, especially with Race Day's headquarters being in Fitchburg as well. Kind of calls for later calls in the morning, which is really, really nice. Sometimes we're traveling to farther away events. It's like getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, leaving the office at 3, on the road by 3:15. But that won't be the case here. So it's always nice to stay local and home in Fitchburg.
Yeah, it is great. And the Cottontail Classic, tell us a little bit about the different events associated with this one. So we jumped into the sugar part because, I'm
Mhm.
obsessed with sugar, but let's break it down for us for those who are interested in joining in on the fun.
Yeah, definitely. So, like we've said before, there will be, sugar stations along the route where you can stop and get your sugar fix to celebrate this Easter. Speaking of Easter, Easter Bunny will be there as well to welcome all the participants and take pictures. And there'll also be an Easter egg hunt at the end of the event for all the kids.
Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And with any event that you put on, whether you're a runner, walker, whatever, you want anybody and everybody to come out to these things, right?
Oh yeah, everybody. We want them all to come out. You don't have to be, the fastest runner in the world. If you want to go ahead and walk the event, that's totally fine as well. We welcome anyone and everyone.
Fantastic. Well, Max, if people want to get signed up for the Cottontail Classic or learn more about all the great events that Race Day puts on, where can we find you?
You can find us on pretty much any social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, or you can visit us at our website, racedayevents.com.
All right, Max, nice meeting you. Great work, and we look forward to seeing you coming up here for this great event, by the way, which is on April 8th at McGaw Park here in Fitchburg. Thank you so much, Max.
Yep. Thanks, Jeremy.